My name is Josh Fine. I'm the supervising producer of Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, here to give you an exclusive look at the characters and storylines of Season 2. What I think makes Marvel characters pretty unique and interesting is that while they're superhuman, in a way the focus is more on the human than on the super.
They are as human can be, and that's always been kind of the Marvel way.
These are people that, at their core, have flaws. They have relationship troubles. They have emotions and issues that they have to deal with. They're not perfect heroes by any stretch of the imagination.
They've got distinct personalities and characteristics that, oftentimes come into conflict with each other. And just seeing them collide is half the fun.
One of the most compelling parts about Season 2 are the character stories that we actually get to delve into. You get to delve a little bit further into each one of these characters' psyches than we've been able to in Season 1. So you get a lot more really emotional character building.
No one controls the Hulk!
As much fun as it is to play with the relationships of the Avengers in the show, the villains are as deeply complex as the heroes.
As much as I have come to love every single one of the Avengers individually, I think I may love their villains more.
The villains are half the fun.
Whenever we create villains, we try never to be as simply cut and dry as I want to rule the world and I'm just going to do that because I'm a bad person.
The fun of the villains in the Avengers is they're smart, and every single one of them is a worldwide threat.
They all have such completely different motivations for what they're doing.
You got guys like Kang, you got guys like, Zemo, who have, fairly complicated motivations for everything they're doing.
Why would you want to take out Captain America?
To save the world.
As Season 2 starts, you're going to see our classic heroes kind of get makeovers. You're going to see Iron Man in a new armor.
A new red and gold suit that I'm very excited about. It looks really cool.
Half the fun of Iron Man is seeing all the different armors that he's got in. Thor is going to get an updated costume as well. Thor is more like the Olivier Coipel version that inspired the movie in turn.
Captain America gets a new look.
Captain America's, in this case, is more like the ultimate version.
He also gets a new weapon in Season 2, which I will let you watch and enjoy when it happens. Hulk gets a slight update. Somebody finally realized that he's been ripping through too many pairs of pants. So Tony actually makes him a pair of pants that will stretch with his transformation so that he doesn't always have ripped out knees. Black Panther actually does get a bit of a new updated look for part of the season that is very story driven, so I don't want to give away what happens there, but it's a cool look for him. Ms. Marvel is someone that we knew that we wanted to tackle eventually, but we weren't sure exactly at what point she was going to join the team.
Ms. Marvel we introduced in Season 1.
Carol! I've missed you.
She is a welcomed female addition to the team since we've only had Wasp up until now.
She's a human that's been imbued with Kree energy.
She gained the ability to fly, she gained super strength, and she gained the ability to absorb energy and shoot that energy from her hands in the form of energy blasts.
She has a very, military way of looking at everything. She's more like, let's pick up a weapon and kick some butt.
Who's up for a little first contact?
She's fantastic.
For Ms. Marvel, when we set about to design her, there's one costume in particular in her history that I just love, which is her red and blue costume with the scarf and the starburst on her chest. And because it was her first costume in the comics, I thought it would be appropriate to introduce her in that costume.
My name is Ms. Marvel, and I'm here to welcome you to Earth.
It really screams superhero.
One of the other characters that you'll see joining the team is the Vision, who is a favorite Avengers character.
The Vision is not only a favorite of ours, but like a fan favorite too. He's kind of like the quintessential Avenger. His major power is to change his density. So he can become as hard as a diamond, or he can become like a ghost and walk through walls. We've got bits where basically he's in space, goes as hard as a diamond and comes down like a meteorite.
He also has the ability to generate a heat blast from a gem on his forehead, which comes in handy.
He's very powerful.
The Vision is a synthezoid robot that was constructed by one of the Avengers' worst enemies, Ultron.
But he did his job too well, almost, and Vision begins to kind of question Ultron and question what they're doing.
It realizes that what its master is doing is wrong, and it actually has a heroic reversal and becomes one of the greatest Avengers ever.
but he's not going to just like instantly be a hero. He's going to kind of have a journey too, much like the other characters do. And it'll be fun to kind of follow Vision as he goes.
Vision was actually pretty straightforward. He's only really ever had one look in the comics, which is his green and yellow with the bizarre red face.
This is his classic look, and that was just it.
There's a bunch of characters that we haven't seen for a while from season 1 that will be making their return in a big way. Nick Fury will be coming back.
Even characters like Nick Fury are going to get new looks as he enters kind of a new phase of his existence.
He's got a new, darker look with a black trench coat and a goatee, and he has shaved his head, so people might recognize that style of dressing. It should be a fun new direction for him. Black Widow also makes her return. By the end of season 1, she has revealed her true nature, that she was actually a triple agent undercover under the direction of Nick Fury.
Do you think it wasn't hard for me, Clint?
So she's back on the side of good. Mockingbird will also be back, another really fun character from season 1 who really only appeared in one episode, but will get a much bigger role in season 2.
I've come a long way since the days of driving you around.
That was like 3 months ago.
We'll get to see the Guardians of the Galaxy, including Star-Lord and Quasar and Groot and Rocket Raccoon, who's one of my favorite characters. We'll get to see some great cameos by characters that haven't appeared in the series yet, of course, lots of them.
Bringing in new members is, it freshens it up.
I will neither confirm nor deny rumors that Scarlet Witch and or her brother Quicksilver may or may not appear in season 2. I think the coolest thing about the Avengers is that you never know what's going to happen next.
You're going to see team members go away. You're going to see new team members come in. It's really going to evolve in season 2.
There's a lot of moments where you're going to say, wow, I can't believe that they did that on this show.
There's so much going on in season 2 that we can't even tell you all of it. There's going to be special guest appearances and new heroes that are still top secret right now.
Rest assured that many more favorite Marvel characters will get to make an appearance in season 2.